My name's Mark Henderson. I'm the co-founder of the new Craftsmen, and I'm its chairman. We set up the new Craftsmen 5 years ago. Our goal was to build an international platform for the finest craftsmanship. I would say we had a mixed start with our financial controls. And getting to Flinder was really an exciting moment for us. The issues that we were having were around being able to anticipate what we were spending, being able to work and pay our suppliers on the nail. And in order to do that, we really had to have great control of our cash flow. And we needed decent systems with which to do that, and Flinder brought those to us. We found working with Flinder was a very methodical process. First of all, we sat down with them just to be clear about what our objectives were, what the issues were. They very quickly got to setting us up some decent management accounts, and they very quickly got down to setting up a dashboard. That dashboard has now become something that we look at daily. I would say now we're at a point where we've got just about our ideal management accounts, and in terms of our operating KPIs and so on, that we still have some work to do, but it's been a really fantastic two-way process that we've had with Flinder, developing that. And that covers things like average transaction values, conversion rates, traffic, and then sales by category and so on. We see this as a hugely valuable thing for us. We literally could not operate without these measures being in place. I think the biggest change we've had is a clarity on the management accounts. We get them on time. We get a report that comes with the management accounts. We can question that before we have a board meeting, before we have a management meeting. But also what we found is that generally the people that are preparing the accounts are actually sitting in on the board meeting, and therefore we get instant answers. So that the speed of response and the clarity of response is superb with Flinder. The second thing that we did was, after we'd been working with them for about a year, we sat down with Alistair Barlow, and myself and the managing director went through a half-day session on running through what our operating key results should be. And following on from that exercise, we then took the board through, and then the whole company through a process of setting up operating key results for the rest of the year. I think we found that working with Flinder, particularly because they're doing our management accounts every month, that combination of financial control and strategic interest is really helpful for our focus. Well, the outcome has certainly made me feel calmer, and as it has the rest of the team. And I think it's really important that you work, as a rule, I think it's really important that you work with people you like and people you respect. And we feel that we have that sort of relationship with Flinder. I know, and I'm not encouraging people to do it, but I know that I can flick an email out with an exclamation mark on a Saturday afternoon. It'll probably get an answer within an hour. The things that we enjoy about working with Flinder are having them participate in our board meetings. They are very involved really with all parts of the business. So whether it's our retail side, or whether it's our trade side, or whether it's our supply side, or our payroll, they're talking to all of those parts of the business. So they are truly an embedded financial function for us. Bringing Flinder on board was a really pretty much a seamless exercise. They had a month's handover from our previous accountants, who then finished off the year end for us. During the 1 month that we were working with them, we actually built a 3-year out cash flow very quickly. So we had a view and a vision that fitted into our strategy plan. In terms of the actual onboarding, very clear lists of what was required. But it wasn't just a case of a list and please give it to us. It was a case of anticipating what the issues were likely to be for us. Very good communication, very responsive. So I think immediately the whole company felt, A, they were dealing with people who were serious, but B, they were dealing with people who were cooperative and helpful, rather than saying, it's your problem, you sort it out, and we'll just do the numbers. It's tempting to say that at my age you haven't got any more lessons to learn, but I just time and time again, you need to work with people you respect and you need to work with people you like, and they fulfill both those criteria. I guess one of the things that it really has brought home to me is that with the technology that's available now, it really does call into question how many companies should actually have a sizable in-house finance function against being able to use the efficiency of someone like Flinder and combine that with systems like Xero and so on. I think I'd sum up working with Flinder as being an absolute pleasure. They're the best accounting firm I've worked with.